been in a meeting and you shared a great point only to be met by silence? Or maybe you've been at a social gathering and you're sharing a fun, interesting story and you're met by a wall of blank faces. I'm happy to tell you it's not you. It's not your ideas. It's not even your stories. The problem is you're presenting those things in a boring fashion. So today we are going to have 4 quick, easy fixes that we can immediately put into practice that will help us stop being boring and get us on the road to being interesting, engaging speakers, and dare I even say, captivating. Hello friends and welcome back. Today we are going to figure out how to stop presenting our messaging in a boring fashion. We have 4 dead easy tips. I'm going to share them rapid fire. The very first one is involve your listeners. If you give them the easy way out, you're doing all the talking, you're doing all the heavy lifting, and they're just passively listening to you, the problem is they're not engaged. You're not going to get traction. So what you have to do is nudge them. You have to get them to respond. It can be something as simple as asking a question and then pausing while somebody or somebody's responds. You can get people to do something like, with a show of hands, let's have a look, and get people to raise their hands. You can even engage them mentally by saying something like, I'd like you to all think back to this time last year, or if you can wave a magic wand and just imagine the perfect, right? Immediately they're doing some of the work. Now they've put the work in, now they're invested and interested to see, well, where is this going? That's your first tip. The second one is a bit of a shock tactic, and most of us know about the hook. So what you're going to do works well in offices, in presentations, even speeches. Start with a startling statistic, a shocking story, a surprising fact, anything that you can share quickly and easily that will grab people's attention, that they'll go, ha, now you've roped me in, now you've hooked me in, I'm more inclined to stay and listen to the rest of your message. Easy, you can build it in, you know your material. The third one is literally move your body. As I always say, when we are the speakers, we need to be the bright, shiny object. All eyes need to be on us. That's how we share our thoughts, our opinions, and our messaging. But if we're just sitting there or standing there and we're boring and we're completely still and our voice is monotonous and we don't look around, people are going to tune out. There's not enough to engage them. They aren't going to work that hard to keep up with you. So simple things. If you're able to stand and move around, do it. If you are seated at a desk, make sure you lean in. You use good hand gestures. You keep your facial expressions interesting. Remember, you are the exciting, shiny object, not the blank white wall. Easy to do. Needs practice. The fourth one is visual aids. Now this you need to pick and choose to see if it's going to work for you in what situation. But even in a social situation, if you're about to share a story about the fantastic day trip you just took, you can have one photo on your phone that you can share with everybody and say, you know, I just want to tell you about this. Or can you believe I saw this when I was driving the other day, or when I got to this place? I'm not saying show 50 photographs in your album. Nobody needs that. But one visual aid immediately paints a picture in people's minds and pulls them in. If you're in a business setting, have some sort of visual image on your laptop that you can spin around and show to other people or pop up on a screen. It's easy, it's quick, make it logical and integrated with your environment, what you're talking about. But visual aids pull people in quickly and easily. If it's suitable, you can even consider a prop. So if you're talking about a product or a client's product or a competitor's product, bring in a sample. If you've got a visual representation of something you're talking about. You can bring that in. Maybe you have an hourglass because you want to say, this is how much time is passing. You need to think about it. Trust yourself. You know your topic, your story, your ideas the best, and they're worthy of being heard by the people around you. But you need to put in the effort to make it engaging. I guarantee the moment you captivate your audience and stop presenting your fabulous ideas in a boring fashion, the quicker you'll get people to invest in you and they'll stick with you for the whole messaging. I guarantee this works. It takes a bit of practice, so focus on the 4 and then come back and in the comments section, say what worked for you. If any of this helps you, please put it a thumbs up below. And as always, I do ask you to subscribe. It's free. There's no emails. It simply helps everybody out there to see more of these videos so we can all grow together. Thank you for your time. See you next time. All eyes on me, I shine with